your land. Here age relives fond memories of the past. And here you may savor the challenge and promise of the future. Disneyland is dedicated to the ideals, the dreams, and the hard facts that have created America, with the hope that it will be a source of joy and inspiration to all the world. Thank you. Today are simply a starting point. Our first overall thinking about Disney World. Everything in this room may change time and time again as we move ahead. But the basic philosophy of what we're planning for Disney World is going to remain very much as it is right now.
Welcome to Florida, enjoy your stay. Welcome to Florida, everything is okay. Welcome to FLA, the Sunshine State. Yeah, come on, get out your seat. We got some things to see. Move your body to the beat, everything's alright, just follow me. Good morning, everybody, from Walt Disney World's Hollywood Studios. Wow, that sounded very, very production-like. The people who I'm hanging out with right now are rubbing off on me, for sure, for sure. Good morning, everybody. What is going on, chat? Welcome to the stream. If you are new here, my name is Spokesman, and we do live streams on this channel just about every day, or as often as we can. Sometimes it's hard to do them every day, guys. Live streams are a tough job. Sad story. I get to hang out at Walt Disney World with you guys all the time. But if you're new here, my name is Spokesman, and we do these live streams, so hit that subscribe button and the notification bell to let you know when we do go live. Super, super important. What is up? Who is in here right now? I see Janelle and Sandy. Hey, Sandy Norris, you made it. You are live. Sandy Norris, I love your comments after the fact, where you might think that we're live, or you know that we're not live, but you still leave comments as if we're live, which I love. So please keep doing that. I love reading them. If you're watching this after the fact as well, how's it going? I'm kind of in the way here. Let me move over here. It is a very busy day today at Hollywood Studios. Just saying hi to a few more people in here. So John and Provost Park Pass is here, which, speaking of which, folks, I am here collaborating with a very, very special group of people who I've been watching for a while now, and I really want to introduce you to them. So they are over all the way from the West Coast here hanging out, and their names are Provost Park Pass. What's going on, guys? And so I'm super excited because we're about to do okay, so literally when we were setting this up, I was thinking, what is the most important thing that we want to do? And you said, I don't care as long as we get to ride Tower of Terror.
Tower of Terror, baby.
And that's my answer to everything. So yeah. I'm super excited. We're gonna have to do some fandangling because honestly, we weren't able to get the same fast passes times. So we'll see if the nice people at
they're gonna lay this board
the
out.
cast members, yes.
So,
I'm crossing my fingers.
yeah, so here's the thing. I don't know if you explain this. When we were like announcing our world tour, because we're going on this world tour at every Disney park around the world for Pro
Yes.
Park Pass. When we're based out of California, we're like, who should we collaborate with? And guess who's our number one?
Who people said spokesman.
I was hoping it's me, otherwise it'd be really awkward.
Everybody, yeah. It wasn't this guy. No,
So
just kidding.
hi, everyone.
Spokesman. Everyone said you got to get a spokesman and get on and do a live with him. And we don't do a lot of live, so this is something new for us. So we're excited. We do more like facts, but this is going to be a lot of fun. So let's learn how to live stream.
Yes, let's do it. All right, so it's pretty much the same thing. We just let everything roll. Chat kind of knows how this goes. More people will join over time, and also a lot of people watch after the fact.
Oh, right.
So it's about who's here, but also who's going to watch after this. So very excited. And guys, if you want to check out their channel, please do. It is Provost Park Pass.
Yes.
That's how you say it, right? Provost Park Pass. And it really it's you can become a Disneyland Pro, but this year they're going to be traveling the world.
We're going to every Disney park around the world, starting here in Florida. Then we're going to Paris. We don't know about Hong Kong, Shanghai yet because of the flu, but we're going to Tokyo. We're going to Lani. We're going back to Disneyland.
We might go on a Disney
might go to Disney Cruise.
Go back to China later, but we're hitting them all.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
We want to bring Disney magic from everywhere around the world.
Absolutely.
So
what
great.
You guys can't see, this is so awesome. My name is Chris from Provost Park Pass. I'm wearing a tie, right, with a white shirt. I always wear ties in my videos. It's Amanda. Now, Chris, who you can't see right now on camera, he's got like a white hoodie on with the blue
With
little.
the blue?
It's true. We did not intentionally do this.
It's like we match.
But it did happen. And what was weird was I was thinking, is this weird to wear blue under the white? And then I met you guys and it all made sense.
It was meant to be. We're so
awesome.
excited.
Well, I'm super stoked to go to the Twilight Zone with you guys. Before the World Tour, we have to go one place, which is to the land of the unknown, the Twilight Zone. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So
Let's try it.
So, how many times have you ridden this ride?
Oh boy. Well, you know the challenge.
Oh, tell me the challenge.
The challenge is the 13 times in a row challenge. Now today it's gonna prove to be difficult because it is a 95-minute wait and we have one fast pass.
Yeah.
So 13 times in a row for 13 different floors. That is the challenge. But me personally, I've probably ridden this 100 times.
Oh.
But I've been riding since I was 16, so that's.
This ride is so good.
But you guys.
We lost it in California.
Yes.
We done. Now we got Guardians of the Galaxy mission exploration. But this is it. This is awesome.
It's original.
And this is also different than the one they had in California because this one it goes off track, right?
Right,
It rolls
right.
through. You never had that in California.
Yeah. I was shocked the first time I rode because I got to ride Tower over in California
Oh, you did?
before it left, which I love Guardians. Guardians is amazing. Fast Pass. What is this? Is this the Fast Pass line?
I don't know what this is.
I live here and I don't know what this is. Wait, hold on. Oh, this might just be a different tour group. I'll ask. Standby goes that way. Is this? Excuse me. We can ask her. I think they're scanning Fast Pass right here. Well, we might be skipping all these people. Excuse me. Is this the Fast Pass line? Is this the Fast Pass over behind us?
This is the Fast Pass line.
Okay.
They're in the Fast Pass line.
Okay. So we need to get behind them all
I
the way.
don't know. Who are you?
That's
Oh, we're just people with Fast Passes. We're just trying to use our Fast Pass.
No, stay right here. What time is your Fast Pass?
Thank you. What time is it? 10?
10.
Okay.
How many minutes is there?
10:30.
10:30.
Should we do
They
this?
have 1 minute.
Oh, that's
That's what
we're
they're
going
telling
in.
me.
Oh, I see.
You're not going to get in.
Okay. Thank you. Well, fingers are crossed. Well, usually you can show up 5 minutes before your Fast Pass.
Oh, okay.
Right. So,
That is the. Oh my gosh. That's the longest Fast Pass line.
But it looks like it's just like a giant tour group. I don't understand. Hi. Did you explain?
yep.
Yeah. So, what is this? Is this like its own fast pass? Is it 30 minutes for the fast pass? But actually, you know, if it's 30 minutes for the fast pass and the actual line is 95 minutes, a third is not a bad rate.
Not a bad rate.
I'll take that. That's good fractions.
All right.
That's just good math.
That's just good math. learning things and stuff here on Spokes, Maine.
I love it. I love it.
So that right over there, that's our producer Zach. He does all of our editing for our videos, which is kind of sweet, Chris, because you don't have to do a lot of different editings, right? You're just like going live.
No, it's true, but I wish I had a producer, Zach.
Oh man.
Oh, everybody wishes they had a producer Zach.
His name has to be Zach, though. That's a requirement.
We're rare.
Rare breed.
Yeah, but we need to be fed a lot. So we're always hungry.
Just Zachs in general.
Yeah, it's true. Every Zach I've ever met is always hungry. Zac Efron, Zach Levi, Zach. Wasn't there a president?
Zac Efron probably hates eating at this point because he has to like bulk muscle.
That's what he loves eating: chicken and veggies.
So
That's why Zac Efron.
We have over here. This is Thumbnail Dave. We call him Thumbnail Dave. He does all our graphics for Provost Park Bass, like the thumbnails. He does like animations. So hence we call him Thumbnail Dave. Makes complete sense.
Thumbnail
so
Dave.
many people get confused by that name though. They're like, why Thumbnail Dave? They think it's something that is wrong with his thumbnail.
No, don't show him your thumbnail. Keep it a mystery.
Yeah.
Let's keep the myth going. Let's keep it alive.
Keep it going. Yeah, absolutely. And then of course you met sweet Amanda over here.
Hi.
Amanda.
Hello.
With our colored shirts. I said I have the same color, but I need one of those shirts.
I'm gonna give him a bright blue Provost Park Pass shirt. So
Yes,
we can be
yes.
winners next time.
It's a great color. We found that out today.
It's a great color. It was meant to be. This
Yes.
is white. So I'm another host on Provost Park Pass.
Yes.
I like to do the food videos that give you all the best foods of Disney parks. I love to do like top 10 lists, things like that. Chris is really the facts man. But I want to do a Chris versus Chris thing. Okay,
Oh,
Vin?
gosh.
I'm going to do Chris versus Chris.
Okay.
You guys ready? So this is a speed round. You guys ready for it?
So we might need some help on this.
No.
Wow, it's like you read what I was giving out. I need a Zach.
I need a producer, Zach.
Right? Efron available?
Hold on.
Hey,
Doesn't make sense.
just because I can't do as many sit-ups.
Sorry, we're vlogging this too.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, Chris versus
Sorry, just
Chris. Are
realized
you
what
guys
said. It's 9
ready?
a.m.
Chris on
You
Chris.
guys
No,
can
it's
submit
kind
some
of so for
questions
the
if
live
you want.
people right here, but we're also vlogging right there. They'll come out later, so let's go ahead and see what we got. I'm nervous.
So they're saying Lucky Minute says, "Hey Amanda."
Hey.
Well, she's gonna be the host. All right. So here we go.
You ready?
All right. I don't know what's gonna happen.
I don't know what's gonna
I'm
happen
I'm
either.
Ready to go.
Okay,
Let's go.
you ready? Chris versus Chris.
Wait, what are we like?
Name. Well,
Naming something?
oh, maybe you guys can. Whoever
Ooh.
stops first gets to answer.
That
Okay.
feels weird.
All right.
Your favorite ride at Hollywood Studios?
Tartar.
Wait, you didn't even know what park it was. Tower Terror, of course.
Yes. Okay, you
3
ready?
points, 1 point.
All right. Favorite park here at Walt Disney World?
Oh, we hit
I think
hands.
that was like the
Yeah,
same
Chris,
time.
It's getting dangerous out here. Animal Kingdom.
Animal Kingdom. Oh,
Really?
okay.
Yep.
That was a
Wow.
surprise
I don't think there's a
answer.
lot of people say that.
Well, because people from the West Coast, they always say one of two things.
Uh-huh.
It's either Animal Kingdom or Epcot. Because you guys don't have like a similar sort of thing.
Yeah.
Which apparently the old rumor mill
Here we go. Here we go. They're all
was it's probably false. But Westcott was supposed to kind of be a thing that never got to see the light of day.
That was Westcott was actually because I know all about it. You want to know about Westcott? Westcott was a concept that was going to be in right next to Disneyland, but they ended up turning into Disney California Adventure. And that's what, so Westcott morphed into the idea of DCA, and the reason they call it Disney California Adventure is because people would always come to California they're like, hey, if we just keep them in like California, so they themed it after California, it didn't do very well, and they ended up re-Disneyfying it, so.
Re-Disneyfying it.
Yes.
Like that word.
And I wish they would have done it at Westcott, that would have
Yeah.
been so sweet.
Yeah, even the like the concept art for what it was supposed to look like just looks amazing.
Yes, absolutely. Disney
I wish you could,
California
honestly, I wish you could see what's going on behind the scenes right now. This is awesome.
Disney California Adventure is Chris's, one of Chris's favorites.
Oh,
so
I
we
love
it.
Disney California Adventures.
Okay, you guys ready? Hey, you guys can be submitting questions too. We'll keep checking to see if you have a good question for them. Okay, are you guys ready?
Oh, wait, hold on. There is a caveat in the chat. There is a caveat because Alex says, what about Rise? Now that is a thing.
Yeah.
You can't compare Rise. It's like,
Its own category.
I mean,
Here's the
yeah,
deal. Okay, but are you ready for the big? Are you ready for the big reveal?
super ready.
How many times have you been on Rise of the Resistance?
Oh!
3 times.
0.
Which side of the hand? Is it the 3 or the 0?
0, because
Or
we've been,
30.
no, it's been on 0 times because of the World Tour. We started the World Tour when Rise started, so we haven't had a chance on Rise yet. You been on it?
Right. Yeah, so I've been on Rise, I think, twice. It's very, very impossible to get on, honestly. Like, it's a really difficult ride to get on. But if you get on, it's the most amazing ride of your entire lifetime. So I will say this. Rise is the best park or the best attraction at Walt Disney World. Probably the best at Disneyland,
Yeah.
I'd say. Have you been on it yet?
No, so just a little personal thing. So the day that, the weekend that Rise opened, we actually were at the hospital with our little guy. So a lot of our followers will know
He's
that.
cute, too. Like,
Miles.
But we'll get on there. We'll get on it.
I saw him. You guys didn't see him, but before the stream, he's really cute.
He's a cutie.
All right,
Thank you.
so this is what we do on our channel. We do a little more facts. Mind if I give some facts? Tower of Terror here, it's 199 feet tall. Second largest attraction in Florida. It lasts 3 minutes and 34 seconds long. Yeah, and the drop is 130 feet. The biggest drop is 130 feet. I personally like drop rides. It's my favorite.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love them, too.
Make your tummy drop a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, I have another question.
Oh,
Ready? Who is your favorite out of the Fab 5? Oh, you guys are at the same time.
Goofy.
So I'll give you the fact about recalling Tower of Terror.
Yeah.
And this is the only fact that you might not know.
Let's hear it.
I'm just going to throw it out there like
Let's
that.
throw
You
it out
might not know this.
Let's say, yeah,
He's a historian, by the way, like a Disney historian.
Let's see what
I
you're
actually live on the 13th floor.
What?
I know.
Did not know that.
Google that one. This is crazy. It's like a television show now. I like it. I need a Zach.
All right.
Okay, John Tompkins, what's going on? CDA Gamer, BMW. Hello. Yes, guys, make sure to subscribe. Like, obviously, you can tell that they're the real deal. So, moderators, if you can link them up in the chat, Provo's Park Pass, they're doing really, really great things. And I don't do a whole lot of collaborations or whatever. I want to get into more collaborations, but here's the thing, I'm very selective about it. So these guys were an obvious choice. I watch their stuff, and I don't just say that for anybody, I say that for them. Go subscribe to them.
One of our biggest requests was to be on his channel. So, dude, people love you on the West Coast too. That's awesome. It's amazing. It's
West
amazing.
Coast.
It's awesome.
I love you too. Okay, so we're back to trivia.
Okay, back to
Ready?
you.
For the next one? Okay.
I feel like I should ask one and you go.
Oh, switching it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, ready?
But no, I think I liked making a little Chris sandwich. A little Chris sandwich here. Okay, my turn?
Ready? Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Slap the hand. You know the answer. Ready? Set. What year? Oh.
Oh no.
Here we go.
This is gonna be a tough one.
What is trivia?
Oh, years, I'm bad with numbers.
What year did what is the most visited park of the 4 here?
Magic Kingdom.
Yeah, kills it.
Has to be.
In 2014, these 4 parks were in the top 8 most visited parks in the world. So it's really popular.
I believe it. It's amazing.
I'll give you something.
Yeah.
Just to add to that, did you know that Magic Kingdom, the castle,
You have to grab him and pull him around, Dave, because he can't do that.
You guys really need to see what's happening behind the scenes here.
yes, it's like, I wish I could show you. He's like attached to his backpack, and they're backtracking like this to make sure he doesn't run into anybody and knows the way.
We'll reenact it. I'll be the cameraman.
Yes, wait, grab my backpack.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
It's just as rhythmic as that.
Yes.
We spend excited. Sometimes we get excited. I'm so excited.
We're almost in the lobby, guys. It's about to get dusty. It's going to get real dusty around here. So, Magic Kingdom.
Yeah.
Magic Kingdom, the Cinderella's Castle, and I talk about this sometimes on stream, but is the most visited icon in the world. It's seen by more eyeballs than anything else in the world. Now, please, Internet, if I'm incorrect, which I often am a lot, I think it's because of the amount of kids that come in. Really? Because there are more kids than there are parents, and because Orlando's like one of the most visited places in the entire world. world and everyone sees that castle, it's the more eyeballs are on that than, say like Eiffel Tower or anything. But I feel something coming on, so please tell me.
Well, and it actually that's probably very accurate. Wait, here we go. We're going inside. I get nervous.
Oh gosh. This room used to make me so nervous. Because this is way different for you guys. So have you read this room that's all this trip?
No, this is our first time. Yeah.
So you missed this. It's pretty fast.
Yes.
Yes. Real quick, sorry. BMW guy just super chatted $20. Says thanks for hanging out with Chris.
BMW guy, that's Jonathan.
Very, very nice.
BMW guy.
Oh, hey! Yes, he super chatted and he said thank you for hanging out with Chris and Amanda.
Oh my gosh!
There you go, yeah.
Yes.
We are so excited to be here with folks today.
Yeah.
Shout out to BMW guy.
Jonathan has been he's been following us for a long time. Jonathan, you are amazing, so generous.
miss you.
Thank
Hope
you so
to see
much.
you soon.
Thank you for supporting Chris.
Thank you. This feels so weird being here.
Yeah.
Because our Tower of Terror in California is now Guardians of the Galaxy, which is awesome. It's a great ride. But it feels nostalgic. It almost makes me want to cry. Like, it really is cool being back in Tower of Terror.
Yeah, it is awesome.
Yeah.
I had a hard time with losing Tower of Terror.
Yeah.
For me, that was really hard.
Yeah.
So I'm happy to be home.
A question that we get asked a lot is, how do you guys handle when Disneyland changes so much? And sometimes it is hard. Sometimes it tugs at your heartstrings and they change things.
Yeah.
But you can come here to Walt Disney World and it's still here.
Yeah.
It's still here.
And that's true. I mean, and really all around the world. Although you're going to find out this year that there's all brand new Tower of Terror storylines that I'm super stoked for. If I ever do travel the world, I'm really excited because there's a whole different line for Tokyo. A whole different. Does Shanghai even have a Tower of Terror?
They do, and so does Paris. Paris is,
now you know what somebody told me. There's Mystic Manor at
yes.
And
Mystic Manor's at Hong Kong.
Oh, Hong Kong. That's right. That's right. So Mystic Manor and then Phantom Manor at Paris.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So Mystic Manor is over at Paris. That storyline is connected to Tower of Terror over in
Tokyo.
That is correct. I can't say any facts. Usually I'm the guy with the facts, and I'm no longer the guy with the facts. I'm inferior now. I don't know anything.
I'm just happy to be here.
I don't know anything.
No, it's actually they do. They have interconnected stories. It's really cool.
I love that. I love that it's all connected together. That's so cool. That is so cool.
BMW guy says, yay, I forgot to mention producer Zach didn't know he was holding the camera.
My boy Jonathan.
Don't forget thumbnail Dave.
Yeah.
Don't forget me, Jonathan.
That's awesome.
Cool. So if you could visit, this is just a question for you, Chris. Spokesman Chris. If you could visit any other Disney park in the world, which would you choose first? What would be your
Shanghai is really high up there. Shanghai is just awesome. I'm a fan of innovation. I'm a fan of technology. And when you go inside of that castle, and just from what I've seen and some of the stories and the attractions at Shanghai, it's just so far above and beyond like anything else that's at any park, honestly. I mean, that's where Tron Light Cycle Power Run came from. You know, it took us years to catch up to that even in the States. But when that came out, it was just such an incredible thing. Like a motorcycle type ride. It's so cool. So Shanghai's up there on the list. What about you?
So for us, it'd be Shanghai too. And so if you're just joining on, we're doing an around the world tour to visit all of the Disney parks and resorts. Right now, Shanghai is closed, so we're not able to visit that right now, but we'll get there eventually, and that's probably up there on our list because of Tron, because of the castle, and Pirates. Our Pirates is.
So I have a question. In the Disneyland version, you would watch it on TV, right?
Right.
You see like the couple, the little girl, the maid.
That's right.
And a little girl in the Disneyland version, she's holding a hidden Mickey, like a little doll. Yeah. Do they have that here in the Florida version or not?
So the pre-ride show, we talking about when we go into the library. The pre-ride show is exactly the same. The only difference is the exterior that they show, because the two different exteriors are different. So they showed this version, and it's the exact same. So yes, you told me.
You see them do this, like.
Yes, exactly like that, actually.
I should have been an actor. Have you ever seen the actual Tower of Terror movie?
The Disney Channel original
Disney
movie?
Channel? I've never seen it. Oh my gosh. You have to like, it's super hard to find these days. It's on Disney Plus. Probably not.
I think it is.
Let's check. I need to check. I've never
so?
seen it either.
That's
oh, this
my
is
ancestor.
so cool. We're going in.
She doesn't look anything like me.
You don't look anything like her.
That's true.
It feels so different.
I know, I always do feel the need to be quiet, but I will tell you this. I miss, like, the fact that you guys have Rocket reaches down and grabs me and talks to people. It's like,
It's really
I want that. I want it, but I don't, but I do.
Are you excited? Amanda.
Hollywood, 1939. Amid the glitz and the glitter of a bustling young movie town at the height of its golden age, the Hollywood Tower Hotel was a star in its own right, a beacon for the show business elite. Now, something is about to happen that will change all that. On an evening very much like the one we have just witnessed. Tonight's story in the Twilight Zone is somewhat unique and calls for a different kind of introduction. This, as you may recognize, is a maintenance service elevator, still in operation, waiting for you. We invite you, if you dare, to step aboard, because in tonight's episode, you are the star, and this elevator travels directly to the Twilight Zone.
That part right there used to make me pants.
Used to.
Well, don't sit next to me. Don't worry, let me get put all together. So, something interesting there in the Rod Sterling, his hands. In the original show, he was holding a cigarette, so Disney, they removed it digitally. But you can still see his hands kind of like holding it, but the cigarette's gone. He's getting nervous.
Yeah. So as I talk about this, like, as my maturity with Tower of Terror moved forward, it was like, first, it was the line. Like, I couldn't even be around the fountain that has no water, okay? That would scare me. Then we moved into the lobby, and the lobby was like, oh my god. After that, it turned into the boiler room. And the boiler room still kind of gives me the heebie-jeebies. You're just like ready to get on the ride. But then when you get on the actual ride and you close, it's like there's no turning back. You cannot turn back from Tower of Terror. So at this point, I'm kind of a permanent resident of the Twilight Zone, so it's just fun.
It splits. It doesn't matter. It doesn't. I usually, someone's like, well, actually, let's go this way. It's better for connections sometimes. All right. I want to get a record there. Sorry.
Hey, take it easy.
Oh my gosh, the boiler room. So do you guys kind of miss this? Because your boiler room's awesome. You guys have like a super like technology advanced, I can never bring you guys on, because I've streamed at Tower of Terror, but they don't let you film over in California. Well, at least like whenever I go to stream, they don't let me bring a camera in.
Yeah, they don't like it.
So I can't show you the boiler room, but if you've ever been there, it's awesome. It's kind of similar,
Yeah.
but it has different technology. And it looks super cool.
It's similar. They have an upstairs, so you don't have an upstairs here.
That's weird, yeah.
So yeah, they
Super
have an
weird.
upstairs, and it's
Two
really
levels.
cool now that it's Guardians of the Galaxy. They have the old Herald in there.
The Yeti
The Yeti from the Matterhorn is hanging out in
that's
there.
right, that's right.
It's really cool stuff. A cool thing about the room that we were just in California is it's now again all Guardians of the Galaxy, but they have a bellhop hat in one of the artifact rooms. Let's see. There we go. So it's cool. They kept some of the Tower of Terror stuff in Guardians when they were changing it, and they've got some other Disneyland stuff there too, like Herald. And what else is in there in the boiler room?
Do you remember riding Tower of Terror for the very first time?
I probably was really little with my family, with my parents and my brothers. And
What are you, Zach? You remember?
Oh yeah, definitely. I remember the first time riding it.
Tell him.
I hate drop rides.
Oh, you do?
Drop rides. I'm terrified of heights, and so
Not the ride for you.
no, I loved it. So the whole time I was just like worried about this, and then I got on the ride and I loved it. I am obsessed. But I have kind of a controversial opinion about this ride.
Oh, hey. What kind of controversy? You like Guardians?
I think Guardians is more fun.
Okay, well, here's the thing. Me too. Guardians is better. And look, like, coming from a Tower of Terror, like, nobody can talk about this ride. Like, I take personal offense. Like, them's is fighting words, Zach. No, but seriously, coming from this guy, Guardians is really, really good. When I first wrote it, I said, yes, it's better than Tower of Terror. Here's the issue that I take with it, is that California did the best with the ride setup that they had, right? If we had something like Guardians, or if this was updated to have better technology, I love the technology in Guardians. I love the lightheartedness about it. It makes it more of a family ride than Tower of Terror. Tower of Terror will scare your pants off, especially for kids, right? I mean, it's very scary. And you really do feel like something's wrong, you know?
Amanda has a really good point, a theory about Tower of Terror. Tell me your timelessness, how it goes forever, where Guardians is...
Okay, so the thing about like Tower of Terror versus Guardians of the Galaxy, Tower of Terror is timeless. It's classic. Yes, it ages, but it is supposed to. Like, it's timeless, it's classic, it can always be
In
here.
30 years, it's still going to be
It's
like
still
relevant.
classic.
Yeah,
It's still relevant, but Guardians is relevant right now, and who knows how that's going to age.
Wow,
Who knows if
what a
that's going to be
great point.
timeless. So we'll see.
What a great point. No, that's super fantastic. And like, you know, I mean, there are certain rides that do that. I think Avatar is probably one of those that might not age well. You know,
Like, it's awesome right now, but is it timeless?
yeah, exactly. And that's different from Soarin', because Soarin' feels like that would age pretty well. I mean, also they can change certain things. The thing about Guardians is that you saw how quickly that turnaround was. When they went from Tower of Terror and switching over, it was so fast that they could make whatever that ride whatever they wanted it to make. Now that they have the screens and the technology in place, they can really do that.
That's a good point.
So the question is, what will it become next?
Stop it right now.
Roger Rabbit.
The new Roger Rabbit.
Is there any sort of Toontown here in Walt Disney World at all at any of the parks?
She's gonna make me cry on stream.
No.
Promised I wouldn't do this. No, unfortunately we did used to have, well, super fortunately, we used to have a Toontown, and I have very fond memories of visiting Minnie and Mickey's house and going in and seeing his, every outfit is the same for every day, and I miss it so much, but ours got converted in, I think, 2009 or maybe 7 or something like that, to New Fantasyland.
Oh, okay.
So whenever I go back home, or whenever I go back to the West Coast, which is like, Disneyland is my vacation because I live here, which is most people's vacation, I very much love going to Toontown. You know, seeing Roger Rabbit is amazing.
I love it.
You know, and then you guys, speaking of, you know, things that are different but things that bring us together, you guys are getting the same attraction that we are, just a little bit later. So in Toontown, you guys are getting Minnie and Mickey's Runaway Railway. And so we get that on March 4th at the Chinese Theater. So we're really, really excited for that. You guys gotta come back.
Yes.
I mean,
we'll come back.
All right, twist my arm. I guess I'll come back.
I guess we'll come back to Walt Disney World.
Real quick, super chat from Lisa, $10 from Lisa. She says, my 7-year-old granddaughter made me ride this ride with a cry face. You know what, Lisa, so how do you feel about it? Other than the cry face, like, do you feel like you experienced something that day? Or do you feel like never again? Because we actually forced my mom to get on it too, and it didn't end well. She did not like it at all. There's two schools of thought. It's like when you ride this ride, either you're gonna very much enjoy it, and you're gonna be like, wow, let's do that again. Or you're gonna say never again, and never even think about getting on the ride. My mom, there's no community.
No way.
It's over.
Never again.
It's over.
Sorry. So this is what we like to do. It's a really fun way to ride. Have you ever done this? When you ride the ride, you like link arms, and you cross your feet, and you lift them up. So when it drops, the whole row goes up together. Oh, let's do it.
It is so good.
Let's do it. That's great.
So can we ask for front? How many people do we have? Okay. So there's, we can do
a 3 to 2.
We'll just have to split. But let's ask for front because it's a better.
Can we get the front row?
Sure. Thank you. So Lisa, thank you for the super chat. I really appreciate it. And I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry you had to ride Tower of Terror.
You guys probably
It's
never
terrible.
see this stuff. It's legit. He's got the backpack on. He's got the batteries in there. He's got the cable connected. You have a whole studio on your back. It's amazing.
Amazing.
Well, sometimes people think that, you know, like I walk around with a phone and stuff, which a lot of people when you're streaming, like you do.
Yeah.
And if you have multiple sort of setup like you guys have, you have different cameras and stuff like that. Not to let anything leak. But yeah, it's like I'm reading chat on my phone and then I'll have a TV station on my back.
It's perfect. It's perfect.
How heavy is it?
30 pounds.
Whoa.
That's why you're so jacked.
They probably don't get to see it very often, do they? Show the backpack, because you probably don't get to see it very often.
Amazing.
Oh yeah, work it. Ah, yes,
the
tease me, you're a tiger.
This is my, all sorts of stuff.
Never seen that side of Chris before. Maybe you have, I don't know.
It's the best stream ever. It's the most reviewed.
Oh my gosh, they're not gonna make it. They are not gonna make it.
Sounds like they've already crossed over.
I know. Thank you. All right. How are we doing this?
So
I'm gonna give you the camera.
Yes. And I will.
You guys.
It's gonna be another Chris sandwich.
Yay! My favorite.
All right, dude. Let's start right now. I'm not gonna lie. You get a little nervous when you're around this area. But you know what's holding me in there? The phone. In a strange sort of way. All right, chat.
And are we in the front row? Or where is our row?
We're in the front.
Okay,
We're in the front, but we're gonna be split between us, so we'll end up in the front row together.
Okay.
It doesn't seem that way though.
Okay.
Any ever after 1999. So nice to meet you, Provo Park Pass.
Thank you.
Love hanging out with you all this morning, and welcome to the Spokes MAYNE family. Which we call it MAYNE MAFIA. So you're part of the family. You'll always be part of the family, and this is very, very cool. Yes. So Annie, thank you.
Annie?
Yes, Annie.
Annie, thank you, Annie. Thank you so much.
She used to be Annie Simple Life. Now she's Annie Ever After because she moved down
Annie
here,
Ever After.
closer to Disney. So it's really, really awesome.
Thank you for the super chat. That is so sweet. Thank you. Guys, I'm a little nervous. It's been a long time. Oh! It's been a long time since I've been on this ride.
Annie, thank you. This is happening. Yes, the feels. They're happening right now.
For your safety once on board, please remain.
And we're running on a little like low power today, so if we do lag at all, just kind of hang in there. Sometimes the tower can get dodgy, but you guys know. Disney Queen, hello. Sandy says I would not be in that line. Okay, so I have a question for you guys. Out of everybody in here, if you would ride Tower Terror or if you wouldn't ride Tower Terror, let me know. Thumbs up or thumbs down emojis. If you would ride Tower Terror, thumbs up. If you would get nowhere near it, thumbs down. Let me know in chat. Steven just super chatted $20, says loving the stream today. Welcome Provost Park Pass.
Thank you, Steven. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Steven. You're awesome. Thank you so much.
This is for you, Steven. This is for you.
It's all for you, Steven.
I wish you guys lived here.
I know, but seriously, we might move here, but we're definitely going to come back. So we
You
can
should,
all
yes.
meet up again.
Yes,
and
of
you
course.
Need to come to California
Oh yeah, I'm going to be there.
or other parks around the world. Anyone you pick.
Row one, front right. Thank you.
Right. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Chris is like, twist my arm. I'm like, oh gosh, I gotta go to California? Of course I'll go to California. It's amazing. All right, here we go. It's happening. Sorry. Steven, thank you for the super chat, my dude. Thank you for always supporting. You know how much I appreciate it.
It's gonna help me. It's gonna comfort me. All right, what should I do? What should we do? I'm usually alone. I don't know how. I don't have time to coordinate. So a lot of times. That must be a thing. So normally, sometimes what I do, my trademark is to fall asleep.
Okay, let's
All right, here we go. Sleep. It's a very screamy type of ride today.
Don't listen to him! Oh my God!
I've seen a lot of thumbs up in chat, and a lot of, not a whole lot of thumbs down. Oh wait, just kidding. I see some thumbs down.
When stormy nights go, 5 people step through the door now.
So loud right now. I'm sorry. This is not representative of our culture. All right, hands up, chat. Hands up emojis. Let's go.
You are about to discover what lies beyond the physical dimension.
Oh, I'm so nervous.
This is your part, yeah. I love it. Here we go. Okay. Oh, I forgot about this ride. Oh my God! Oh! One more time! All right. Hands up emojis. We did it! We did it! Yes! I feel like we just got out of a rock concert.
Thanks for checking out a deserted hotel on the dark side of Hollywood. I'm sure you know.
No lag. Sweet. Very happy about that. All right. Okay, everybody, so as we go through the motions here, dude, it's still loud. Hold on. Let me scan my, All right, so it's gonna lag as we walk through here, guys. I'll be right back. Look, everybody, to the lobby. The lobby where lots of candy is sold. I wonder how old this candy is, actually. Let's be real. Cayenne, what's up? What's up? Man, I'll tell you what, there's a lot of tour groups right now at Disney. A lot of them. Like today is a very, very busy day, and I'm not so sure why. I gotta get out of this. I must move. So like, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like the lag. All right, hopefully that's a little better. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do, folks. Because I don't wanna carry around Magic Mode, I am going to go into POV. So, if you guys can hang tight for a second, I'm gonna put you guys in POV, but look, one more look at this beautiful Tower of Terror before we set off on another adventure. Lots of old candy, John Tompkins. All right, hold on, folks. We're gonna go to POV. It's gonna make things easier for me, so I'll be right back.
Are you still live or are you not live?
Oh, not yet.
Oh, okay, not yet. Okay. Oh, that's true. Okay.
All I need is wherever we go next. So we can go wait in line somewhere.
All right, hello everybody, welcome back to the stream. Okay, so I was gonna go in POV, and then actually something very exciting happened. So I'm hanging out with Provo's Park Pass here. Again, if you're just now tuning in, hello, welcome. They do really, really great Disneyland videos, a lot of informative stuff, Disney history, and they are traveling the world this year. So it's not just about the West Coast. Now you're over here at the Disney World, and next is the world. So very, very excited. Tell them actually what just happened as we were leaving the Tower Terror lobby. We were going to go off and, I don't know, like people watch or, you know, but what happened?
So this is awesome. While we were live on Spokesman's channel, people found us that watch our channel and they tracked us down. So they figured out where we were, that we were coming off of Tower Terror, and they tracked us down because they had something for us.
Yeah, so Jeremy, this is Jeremy, he's from Ohio, and Ethan, and they were watching the live stream, and they're like, oh my gosh, we're gonna meet him. So they came here, they gave me the most amazing drawing of Hades, because I love Hades.
He loves Hades.
I love Hades. And then...
He is the best villain, isn't he?
Kills. Then all of a sudden, Jeremy's like, oh, by the way, do you guys want to do it again? I have fast passes for all of you. Like,
yes. To which we said, yeah, we did the dance. We all did the dance. And you know what? So that's very special because that means we get to ride Tower of Terror again. So super excited. Thank you so much for that. We really appreciate that. And I'm ready. Are you riding? You guys riding with us?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do this.
So Jeremy's down here. You took him on a vacation? Just because. Brothers. Yeah, he's like, I'm going to go take him on a vacation. Yeah. That is the nicest thing.
Yeah, if you guys are here and you see us, come say hi. We would love to see you. We would love to see you and meet you and talk to you. Always, always come say hi.
There you go.
What's your record? How many times have you ridden Tower of Terror in one day?
Oh, we were just talking about that. So I want to do, in one day, I probably made 3 or 4 times, 5 if I'm lucky. But 13 is that's the real challenge.
There's an actual challenge.
Because 13 stories, 13 times, but the rule is you have to kind of get off and go right back on.
Okay.
And by the way, if you're riding 13 times, you're pretty much going to have to do that anyways. if you plan on riding 13 times.
That's just what you're doing. On and
Yes.
off, on and off.
Okay, so this is standby over here, I think.
Hey, Chris.
Oh, just kidding. They're on the right side. It does seem absurd. All right, so Victoria says so many videos equals so much talking. What? BMW, you guys concerned that Chris lost his voice? Sounds like he's losing his voice.
He did. He lost his voice actually a few days ago, and he didn't have anything. Like, it's finally starting to come back now. So he lost his voice like days and days ago. He couldn't talk. He can at least talk now.
I was hoping it wasn't from Tower of Terror. Wow, look, Tower of Terror is 140 minutes of a wait right now.
Wow.
And we're waiting in line to use our fast pass.
God, it was crazy.
No, this is so crazy.
See, we were debating, there was another sign as we were in line for the Fast Pass, and it said 30 minutes. So it was 90 minutes when we walked up, and then it said 30 minutes for the Fast Pass line.
Yeah.
But it didn't feel like we waited 30 minutes for that Fast Pass.
It was pretty fast.
Probably like 20 minutes, maybe.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
We had ours fast pass at 9 o'clock, and we just walked right on.
Oh, that's great. That's the way to do it. Oh, that's so
Lindsay says, Provo's Park Pass is amazing. All of the love from the PPP family.
Yay, thank you. Thank you, Lindsay. Oh, thank you so much.
I love it. I want to be a part of the family.
Thank you. Oh, yeah. We've got him. You're in part of the family.
I'm adopted now.
He's part of the PPP family.
Yes.
Adopted in.
McDisney family says 8 times on Tower of Terror is our record. Wait, so if you guys do have a record, how many times have you been on Tower of Terror? Do you guys have a record? Or is it just like you ride when you...
I think our record was like 5 today.
That's a lot though.
Because that was the last time I was here.
I think my record's 4.
That's a very much lot.
Of who's done the 13. That's huge. If you guys watch our show, you know that Chris sometimes, very rarely, because I don't let him do it very often, but he sometimes does challenge videos, and he's done the Matterhorn Macaroon Challenge, and he did the Churro Challenge.
What's the Matterhorn Macaroon Challenge?
It's wild. It's wild. I get so much anxiety when he does these challenges. So in Disneyland, there's a Matterhorn Macaroon, and it's delicious. It's a coconut macaroon. has like little frosting on top, and he had to eat one of those. They're big and they're dense. He had to eat one of those and then ride the Matterhorn, and then eat another one and ride the Matterhorn.
Oh
and he
no!
did it all day long, and he completed the challenge. He did it, but it was wild. The churro challenge. If you guys have watched any of these, like, let us know. Say, yeah, we know what you're talking about.
Carousel Kim said he threw up after the macaroon challenge.
The churro challenge, he threw up.
Oh, the churro challenge.
And he can't eat churros now. He's had maybe one churro, and that was 2 years ago. That was almost 2 years ago, and he used to love churros.
So Victoria's saying in chat, Amanda, yeah, we were talking about it just now. Victoria says Amanda still needs to do the Dole Whip Indiana Jones challenge.
Okay, that sounds enjoyable. Like that to me, like I'm in. You don't have to twist my arm. I think that's
Sounds great. Literally, that is our saying for today. Okay, the spooky fiber optic sign. We're almost there. But see, even for the fast, sometimes the fast pass is hard to gauge. Like, it's hard to gauge where we're at. Okay, go for it. Sorry.
So they gave me a few fast passes. There's only 2 of us, so we wanted to
We love Provost Park Pass and their challenge videos.
Oh.
MV says.
Oh, thank you.
Challenge videos. So I don't know if Amanda told you.
I didn't. Okay.
So the challenge
We're all
videos,
paper.
we started a
Paper
churro
today.
challenge, and that was a disaster. I had to eat one churro, ride Space Mountain, then eat another churro, do it 15 times. It was a disaster.
Oh, no.
It was bad.
That doesn't even sound like a fun challenge.
It's painful to watch.
The churro, probably the first 2 churros and the first 2 rides are probably pretty good. But once you get to, how many times was it?
15.
Okay.
And if I didn't do it, then thumbnail Dave won. We had a bet. And
Oh no.
it was a disaster.
How was your back after the Matterhorn challenge? Because I feel...
The Matterhorn Macaroon Challenge, that one. That one is so jarring.
Yes.
Matterhorn.
I know, right?
Yes.
It's just crazy. By the way, that was something that was so crazy for me when I first got here and went to Magic Kingdom. Your Space Mountain is set up like the Matterhorn. You sit like that, front.
Yeah, totally different.
Not side to side.
You know, our Space Mountain and Splash Mountain are swapped.
Yes, exactly. So our Splash Mountain is front, and you guys are side to side, which are a little bummed because your guys' Space Mountain, your Splash Mountain is closed for refurbishment, so you need to check it out. I heard it's amazing.
Yeah, it is closed right now, but it is incredible. I hear that the Splash Mountain is in Disneyland is wetter than ours. I hear you get really wet on it.
Oh, yeah, it's you get drenched. It's like if you're in the front 2 seats, game over for the rest of the day. You're going to be wet, like wet.
Wow. And in California, you can get cold.
Yeah,
it gets cold. Yeah. See, ours, all you got to do is ride Big Thunder Mountain and it's over, you know?
Yeah.
Like it's instant dry. You know they call it? The rinse cycle and, what is it? The wash cycle and the rinse?
Rinse and repeat?
Yeah, some words that I don't know.
There she is. She's vlogging now.
Vlogger etiquette.
Vlogging. We got vlogging and a live stream going on.
All at one time.
It's like the Matrix.
It's like the Matrix.
Inception.
Vlogception.
Yeah, so this is a lot of fun for us to see all the different things about it.
Second time.
Is it different when you ride it, or is it always the same?
It changes. So this one. So it used to be the same. As a matter of fact, I think it used to be you go up to the top, it drops you down, you wait however long in line, and you get one drop, right?
There's 4 different versions of it. Because the first time was, just 1 drop. And then they updated it, and it was like 2 drops. Then they changed it. I think it was Twilight Zone 4 or something like that.
Yeah.
And that's when they added like different algorithms to it.
Really?
Yeah.
So I did notice the difference here is, like when you go in that hallway, off the right-hand side, there used to be a giant eyeball. Now it's like photos of people dropping on that big ball.
Giant eyeball still in there.
The eyeball exists, but I do know what you mean. So the eyeball I think is on the right.
Yeah, the right hand side.
And then the left hand. It depends on which side you go on. So like remember in the boiler room where it splits? Yeah. Those are it's like a different track. So it's not the same every time. I think the eyeball might be on the right hand side and the clock's on the left. But if you go on the other side, it's the reversed.
That's awesome.
But also it's super random. So every time you ride it, you're going to get a different ride. So Guardians is kind of that way now due to the way that it's set up. But this one is different because, sometimes you'll stop at different floors and you'll notice ghosts in between the windows of the different floors, and those are my favorite.
Dang it, that's awesome.
Yeah, it really is cool.
The amount of detail that Disney puts in all their stuff is crazy. So much.
Yeah, it's so cool. People really love you guys. People really love you guys. The chat.
They're awesome. We got a really good family. They love it. We're all Disney fans. It's inclusive with everybody. Doesn't matter. Anybody's involved, and we love input.
I'll tell you what.
All kinds of cool input. Lots of cool things. So we love that.
I love hanging out with you guys, but I got to tell you one thing.
All right, bring on.
Now, they're trying to make me do the challenges. Why?
Yes,
but
have them do the challenges. You need to do it. No matter.
But they don't sound fun. None of them sound fun. Okay, maybe the Dole Whip Indiana Jones challenge, but in ours it would work because you just eat a Dole Whip and go watch Indiana Jones. So I'm okay with that challenge.
Yeah, you guys. Yeah, no.
We get out skate, but you know what it would be like? Dole Whip Dinosaur Challenge. That's what I was.
I love that ride. I love the dinosaur ride.
It's the same
Chris,
vehicle.
I want you to try the churro challenge on Space Mountain.
No.
Try it. 15 churros, Space Mountain, eat it and go.
You know they're never going to let it go now.
You gotta
Why
do
do you
it.
do this?
We're gonna make this happen. We're gonna make this happen no matter what. He's doing it, you guys. He's doing it. And then we'll get you to come out to California and maybe you and I can do the Dole Whip Indiana Jones challenge.
Yes. Yes.
I will say this. If you do 13 churros, you're going to win.
13 churros.
Okay, 12 and a half.
It was a disaster.
This sounds so bad.
The Matterhorn.
Matterhorn Macaroons, 12.
12 and 12.
That was 12.
Okay. I got a challenge for you guys. Now, don't do this. I don't recommend this at all. But there's this spicy hot chocolate that you might have heard of. It's the hottest hot chocolate in the entire world. It was made for. They don't have it at the parks. No, it would that would be bad. That's a liability.
Yeah. Wow.
But you know, I got it on the internet, or actually somebody sent it to the PO box.
Right.
Ross, you know who you are. Oop, got
it. Gotcha.
And what ended up happening was I thought, okay, well, I'm not gonna just eat the chocolate. Like, we gotta do something that's cool. So we went over to Port Orleans where they have horse-drawn carriages.
Oh, pretty.
Got on the horse-drawn carriage, ate the chocolate, and it's all on stream, and it was the worst day of my entire life. It was the worst day. And I remember about halfway through, and for those of you who saw it, I remember about halfway through, thank you, I was thinking, so does this thing stop, or can I get off? And I remember asking the driver, what would you call him, the driver?
Yeah. Coachman.
The coachman. And he was, I was like, so can we like stop at a certain point? And he was like, nope, it doesn't stop. And I'm like 10 minutes later, I'm like, yeah, we're gonna need to stop this right now. And let's just say we shared a lot in common for your churro challenge. That was a bad day. Who remembers that? Yes. It's still up, and it's unfortunately true. Okay, well, making our way through the lobby one more time. Just look for the end of the blue shirts. And ties.
The blue, white. I love that we matched.
So you guys drive down from
What's up, Buzz Lightyear? I don't know, 72-hour stream yet. I don't know. So what we'll do is we will ride this one more time, and then we'll end the stream. But if you want to see their version of today, it should be up sometime this week. It'll be over on Provost Park Pass.
Yeah, that's a good point. So we're going to show our version of today in just a little bit, so you can hop over to our channel and see MAYNE over on our channel. And it should be up within a week.
Yes, that's way faster than I edit ever. We're walking in.
Let's just say we're not getting a lot of sleep.
Yeah. Hey, I can relate. One more time. One more time. Spyro Destiny, thank you for the super chat. I screamed like a goat on this ride back in December.
Hollywood, 1939. Amid the glitz and the glitter of a bustling young movie town at the height of its golden age, the Hollywood Tower Hotel was a star in its own right, a beacon for the show business elite. Now, something is about to happen that will change all that. The time is now, on an evening very much like the one we have just witnessed. Tonight's story in the Twilight Zone is somewhat unique and calls for a different kind of introduction. This, as you may recognize, is a maintenance service elevator, still in operation, waiting for you. We invite you, if you dare, to step aboard, because in tonight's episode, you are the star, and this elevator travels directly to the Twilight Zone.
All right, Chris. Significantly less frightening than last time, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that sort of like, it's weird, the more times you ride Tower of Terror, you eventually just become a permanent resident.
Here we go. It always brings a smile on my face. So every time I watch that, I just think it's so great. I love it.
I know.
So good.
Well, it's always waiting for you here. I know it's a sore subject.
Video, right?
No.
Okay, so that's not actually his voice.
Really?
No. He died before the ride opened. And so they couldn't do it. But a voice actor did a really good impression of him. It was actually approved by his voiced over that video.
Really?
Yes. So they put together from the different titles, like the different openings from Twilight Zone. That's actually him. But the voice is not him.
Wow.
So the wife, yeah, I think as far as the clips go, that's him.
Yeah.
I think they mashed up versions of his voice in there. I think it might be in there, but yeah, you're right. The wife had an approval of different voices, or maybe it's just the one guy.
They had whoever it was. They had to have it approved by his family. So it was awesome.
It's just so cool.
Yeah. Like who else would do that?
No, it's insane. Yeah, what a cool thing.
So this one is a little weird because when you come out here, in Disneyland, it immediately splits and you have two levels. You go up the stairs. This one just a lower level.
Yeah.
That's kind of crazy.
I get really excited when I go to Disneyland because then you do get the upstairs, which it's like I wish there was an upstairs up here in a way, you know. But isn't it strange? You could take an elevator to get. Do they have an elevator that goes up to the elevator?
Yeah, oh no. What? Oh no.
Like
there's not. If you have that mobility issue, you just stay on a lower level.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. That'd be super ironic. You're like, does this one work? You gotta buckle up for the first elevator.
Okay, I need to get a little bit more Walt Disney information from the expert here, spokesman.
All right.
If you could choose the best snacks and treats, what would you have? And I want to know you guys' answers too.
Okay.
Treats and snacks at Walt Disney World.
Okay, so you guys sweet or salty?
Both.
Ooh. Sweets. I'm a sweet tooth.
Okay.
Yeah, I love sugar.
Okay, so my favorite like little snack to get is something that a lot of people don't talk about. You hear about the Dole Whips, you hear about, and let me tell you something. You guys have amazing food where you're from. It's really.
Disneyland has stepped up their game, and their food is.
It is so. It is so hard to compare. And so we don't have things that, because there's so many people coming to Walt Disney World, I've always said that the love is kind of removed because they ship these things over on giant trucks, and it's truck after truck. It's just the amount of people. It's just our food cannot compare.
Right. Okay.
But there are little hidden gems. Okay. So one of them is over in Frontierland. If you're at MK, it's a place called Westward Ho. It's right across the street from Pecos Bill, if you know where that is.
I know right where that is.
So it's a little cart, and everybody knows in my chat, whenever I'm feeling hungry or need a little snack, it's chicken skewer, and it's chicken on a stick. Now, I know it doesn't sound crazy, Or maybe it does sound crazy. But it is so good. It is like a spicy. They say it's like sweet and spicy. It's not spicy, and it's got a little bit of sweet in it, but it is so good. And it's like $7 or something, like something actually reasonable. And yeah, but it's chicken on a stick, and I get it every time.
Okay,
it's so good.
On a stick.
Yeah, they knew it. It's called, I think their official name is chicken skewer.
Oh, that sounds a little bit fancier than chicken on a stick.
I just realized. Wait, that's what I call it.
I'll tell you some things that my mind just could not handle when I first got here to Magic Kingdom. Was Jungle Cruise.
Yes.
Totally different.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Yeah. Pirates.
Yeah, Pirates. Way shorter.
Oh, your guys' is better. I mean, the thing about it is ours is a lot of... Not to cut you off, I'm sorry.
No, that's fine.
But ours is replicated, like replicas of the original, and it's kind of... You can tell that it's a more produced thing. I actually like your guys' Haunted Mansion. Look, I love Disney World. This is my home. I love it. But being honest, they were designed in a way that to bring more people in. Because that was kind of the issue with Disneyland, is that you couldn't, I think we run into that now. Our Star Wars Galaxy's Edge is wider, if you've noticed. Pathways are wider.
The streets are definitely wider. The Jungle Cruise here was just magnificent. Going in the temple, whatever.
Very cool.
That was so cool.
Do you guys not have a temple? I've never been on Jungle Cruise over there.
Totally different.
Let me tell you something about the temple, okay? You ready for this?
Yeah.
So as you go through the temple, the spiel stops. And the reason for that is because they're respecting the culture of not speaking or not being rude, because talking in a temple, they require silence. So it would be disrespectful. So that's why the Jungle Cruise spiel stops completely in the tunnel.
Like that. So when we went in it, my jaw was like...
Oh, it was beautiful. And it was silent. It was very peaceful. And
very Indiana Jones.
Yeah, and this also, I still am reeling from this one. Your Peter Pan is better than our Peter Pan.
No way. That's not fair at all.
Our Peter Pan is amazing. Your Peter Pan it's longer. It tells more of the story.
It felt like more vibrant too.
I love the technology of your guys' Peter Pan.
Oh, the lights.
Here is the thing, though. Did you guys get a fast pass for Peter Pan?
Yeah. So the line is super interactive.
Yes, the regular line is amazing. You can see your own shadow on there and play with things in the shadow, and Tinkerbell does roam through the room. But see, that's the upgrade that we got. You guys got an upgrade of the actual ride. But there's so many differences. Small World, in my opinion, it just feels like sometimes Disneyland has quite a bit more charm to it. I've always thought of Walt Disney World as, and this is not in a bad way or a negative thing, but Walt Disney World is overwhelming. Like even just the castle, it's overwhelming. Disneyland is cozy.
Cozy.
That's a great way to describe that.
Cozy. And that, I 100% felt the same way. Like they both have magic. They're both
like you feel like you could just hug your castle.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
I didn't realize how small our castle was until we saw your castle.
That's the cutest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Watching your reaction to the castle.
Really
that was awesome.
Oh my gosh. Man,
it was
oh no. So Annie Ever After Super Chat in 1999. Sad to say we had to move back home to Ohio. But when we lived there this summer, we rode Tower of Terror almost every evening. Last one's on before the park closed. Thanks for sharing this ride with all of us, Annie. That's so sweet. That's so sweet. Of course we'd share it with you. Well, first of all, it's the best ride ever. Chris, I know you agree. I'm playing to our strengths here.
Yeah.
Other than, wait, so how do you feel about Guardians then? I know we've been over this. But I don't think I've gotten your opinion on it.
Guardians ride is more intense, right? It drops more, it's faster.
It's fun, they jump around.
This is just more classic.
This is just classic.
This is just
Yeah.
So I like
Guardians is fun.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's fun, it's exciting, it's exciting.
This is terrifying.
This is terrifying.
Guardians, when you ride it, your adrenaline gets pumped up because they got the music playing, the rock and roll. You got this, and you're like excited.
You have the actual actors in the ride that you can watch.
Yeah.
The really cool thing about Guardians that I'll tell you guys, have any of you guys been in Halloween time? They have...
Oh yes, Monsters After Dark.
Yeah, you'll have to wait for the next one.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. So they do Monsters After Dark, which is wild, and Monsters After Dark is scary though.
Yeah.
So we're talking about Guardians being fun and exciting and vibrant. If
That's
you go
true.
After 5 p.m. in the Halloween season, you're going to be scared.
It's only in October, and it is out of control. It's like dropping like crazy. It's super fun.
Yeah, and a totally different story.
Totally different story.
It's even the outside, and the way that the lights change, so cool. That was my first experience actually with Guardians. Was Monsters After Dark.
Oh,
yeah.
So you were just like thrown into the fire with Guardians.
Yeah. I was like, I thought we were looking for Rocket. Also, we were looking for Groot.
Yeah.
Or was it Groot or Rocket?
Yeah,
who were we looking for?
Around and you're trying to find
we were looking for Groot.
All the monsters got released.
Oh, it's so fun.
So cool,
So if
man.
you want to get scared on Guardians, then go Halloween time.
Yeah, Halloween time. October. It's the only time you do that.
Yeah.
They should have a Christmas one too. So I don't know what they would do, but it would be cool. Kawaii Nancy Super Chat of $5 says, happy surprise to see my favorite Disney YouTubers meet and chat. She says she loves both channels. This is so awesome.
Is that Nancy?
It's Kawaii Nancy. I knew it was you when I heard that. I was like, oh, Nancy, you're here. Thank you. Thank you guys.
I love it. No, I...
5. You'll be in rows 1 and 3.
It's happening again. Florida Joey Con. Hey, thank you for saying that. I really appreciate that. Thank you for the love.
Thank you so much. This is so fun.
Awesome that we got the chance.
Well, I was just excited to like get to run into you guys. See, I wanted to make sure I got those cards too. I didn't want to have to mail them through, you know, because you never know what's gonna happen.
Yeah. We won't be getting our mail for a long time, so that was really good. Yeah. That was really good.
He was saying the reason was because he goes, every time you open up packages, everything's addressed to Amanda. I'm like, yeah, for sure, 100%.
No, Chris needed that Hades card. He loves Hades, you know.
And it's on a 4x6, so if you want a frame or something, there's a 4x6.
So sweet. Did you make a good Hades too, babe? Did you make a
Camera
good
gets heavy after a while.
I can believe that.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Hollywood Tower. What's happening? Following your elevator will be dropping in to take you to your rooms. Once your eyes look like one row at a time, starting with row 6. Once inside, seatbelts buckle left to right and left to right only. Just make sure you hold on to anything or anyone that you may wish to keep.
To our valued guests, for your safety once on board, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened.
Where are you guys from?
Cincinnati, Ohio.
Okay. Oh yeah, somebody was just in here from Ohio. Wait. Any Ever After, where in Ohio are you? Do you live? Cincinnati? It's like the city?
Yeah.
There's a lot to do in Cincinnati?
Not really. Like, there's
really?
Every city has its thing, but
it's cold up there, huh?
Yeah, that's why we get away from it.
Yeah. You're down here. You made it.
Yeah,
so first day of vacation, you said?
Well, this is
Second day.
Okay. Beautiful. How long are you guys here for?
A couple more days. Like 2 more days.
Hey, nice.
So,
enjoy
it's
it.
kind of amazing that we were able to run into you guys.
Yeah, that's like a short amount of time to run in. So Victoria loves Disney. She super chatted $10. She said. She said, sending love to the PPP crew and fam. Such a fun live stream.
Thank you, Victoria.
Victoria, you are so kind. Thank you so much. Thank you for supporting Chris.
Victoria, I love your new promos for Cash shirt. It looks so good on you.
Thank you. Thank you, Victoria, for that. I really appreciate it. It's been so much fun. Oh, yeah. Thank you for that.
You got it.
All right, so did we do sleeping last time?
Yes.
Yeah.
So what's the plan this time?
All right, yeah, what's the plan?
I'm okay to do sleeping again because I kind of had like a dirt
No,
sleep.
we gotta do another one.
I had like a dirt sleep. On the left.
All right, how about this?
All right, we're gonna wrap up on the
How about we all pretend that you just dropped the baby? What would your face look like? Oh.
If I drop a baby, I mean it's gonna be very expensive.
Yeah, that's not a good one. That's a good one.
Okay, so like a
That is kind of funny.
face. Okay.
Yeah, like just drop something super.
I can do that. I can do
That
that.
sounds good. But I have to say, man, I am the
Hold
luckiest
together,
person.
strap on your right hand side.
I keep getting in this little crisp.
Oh, sorry about that.
Okay, we'll put both hands up in the air, both hands straight up in the air. Any last questions? Too late.
Wait, let's see, Victoria, your Instagram rocks. Here we go.
Another Chris sandwich.
It's got to be entertaining. It's something. Here we go.
One stormy night long ago, 5 people stepped through the door of an elevator out of a nightmare. That door is opening once again, and this time, it's opening for you.
This is so amazing.
It's an eyeball at first, but then it turns into us.
You are about to discover.
Hands up emojis, chat. Hands up.
Beyond the deepest, darkest corner of imagination, in a tower of terror.
That was a good one. That was a good. Let's go. Let's go. Oh yeah. One more time. One more time. Yeah. Oh! Woo! Hands up, hands up. Guys, make sure you subscribe to Provost Park Pass. It's been such a great day and our last attraction of the evening, but that was so awesome.
Back to those of you who made it, and a friendly word of warning. Something you won't find in any guidebook. The next time you check into a deserted hotel in the dark side of Hollywood, make sure you know just what kind of vacancy you're filling, or you may find yourself a permanent resident of the Twilight Zone.
That drop was better.
Yeah.
That was crazy good.
I love the ones that go up, all the way up, and all the way down, or like at least like halfway. And such a more pleasant audible experience as well. That was nice. I liked it. Woo! Backpack time. What's up, my Orlando Adventures? Hopefully that streamed pretty well for you. That's hilarious. I'll see you guys on the other side. I have to race through this part because the connection. Look how freaking cool this painting is. It's awesome. I want it. I want it. Alrighty then. So they are saying bye to our friends here. And thanks to them, we were able to ride Tower of Terror again. Like, that was super, super cool. Hey guys, thank you for that. I appreciate it.
No problem.
Thank you. That was because that was the second time was better than the first.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
Thank you for making that.
Our first time was really short.
Really short.
I think we got like a drop and a half, maybe 2.
Yeah, that was an awesome one. That was like a really good one. Okay, we're gonna migrate out this way and end the stream. But folks, it has been such a great time.
Tower of Terror. Round 2 was better than the first one. What'd you think?
It was so amazing. Wait, did they see the first time?
They saw the first time.
Okay, so
Yes.
here's the thing. Pleasant audibly, for sure. Secondly, we got more drops in. Like there was something different about when you see that breaking glass and it goes up and then it's like it shatters, you go all the way up, then you go back down. I love the ones as opposed to the little drops. The big
Yes.
drops are for the win, right?
The like zero gravity where you're just floating. It's so fun.
Yes, and we did different pictures every time. First time we were asleep. You might see this on the Instagram.
Yes.
And the second time was like, oh no, we dropped the baby. So wait, post in the comments if you have like a favorite Tower of Terror picture that you do, or just anything. If you're on Everest and you're like that's my favorite, the Yeti on the Everest. But if you have one of those, leave it in the comments. Let us know. And I'm reading the comments too, by the way.
Perfect. This has been so fun.
Yes, thank you for having me. This was awesome, and thank you for being part of my stream. This is everyone's trapped in a box right now.
Oh, hey. Hello.
I just want to say, Chris, mind blowing. This is so much fun.
This has been so much fun.
This has been the best. You are so good at this. You know exactly what you're doing. You are so professional, and we're like over here just like we don't know what we're doing.
Well, I don't have a Zach, or a thumbnail Dave, but I do have you guys now. So please come back to Disney World, please.
Will do.
Okay.
Sure.
We want
All right.
We want to make this happen all the time. We
Yes.
want to do this all the time. This has been so much fun. We've loved it.
This is super cool.
This is SpokesMAYNE. Go subscribe on YouTube. If you guys haven't
Yeah.
subscribed to SpokesMAYNE and you're watching right now, do it right now. Go, go.
And the cool thing is, like, you really will get to see behind the scenes of how this whole day went
Yes.
down. So
Go
this vlog,
subscribe.
you'll see behind the scenes.
Everything is perfect. Thank you so
Yes,
much.
SpokesMAYNE, Chris. SpokesMAYNE. Follow on YouTube.
Spell it so they
Instagram,
know.
everything.
Spell it. So
SpokesMAYNE.
Just think of it like SpokesMAYNE.
Yay!
SpokesMAYNE. All right, bye guys. See you soon. That's awesome. All right, and now we end the stream. So,
end the stream here.
folks, thank you so
I
much.
just feel a little sad.
This was, I know, it does get kind of sad, but
You're such a professional. Thank you so much.
You guys,
for hanging out
he
with us.
is awesome. This has been so much fun. And thank you so much for watching. Thank you. It means the world to us that you guys would watch and hang out with us for a little bit this morning as we did Tower of Terror.
yes. And all of the chat is just saying that how fun it's been today, and that thank you for joining us, and
guys are
let's
awesome.
make it happen again soon. So if you have not already subscribed to Provost Park Pass, make sure you do. They're linking you, moderators are linking you up, so make sure to subscribe to them. I have the link in the description as well. So guys, thank you again.
You guys are thank you for being so awesome, so kind. Chris is great, and you guys are great fans. Thank you so
And
much.
stay tuned for their world tour, because it's coming up soon. So when does it start? It's already started.
So it started right now. We are literally here, and then we're going from here to Paris.
Yeah.
Then we have to figure it out because let's go to Hong Kong, Shanghai next, but because of the flu, we don't know.
Right.
Tokyo, Alani.
A Disney Cruise. We'll
Disney
be showing
Cruise.
Alani. We'll be showing Disney Magic from around the world. So definitely join us. And
Follow
we're
along.
going to meet up with SpokesMAYNE again because this is awesome and he is awesome.
Yes, and join the PPP family. All right, guys, thank you again. We will see you soon. Until the next time, MAYNE Mafia out. I love it.